He never says it, but man, if he did. Hey, Maniacs!
Hey, Maniacs! It's time for another spoiler-free mini-episode.
Yes, for Season 22, Episode 5,
For
Death Prepare.
Which sounds like a scary thing, but is actually a Gilbert and Sullivan reference. And boy, do they have lots of company in this episode.
This entire episode is themed around the Pirates of Penzance.
Buttercup, Mabel, the Mounted Major General, everybody's there.
The Monard, what did you say?
The Modern Major General.
Well, we got to save that for the end.
Yes.
Yeah, stay tuned to the end of this mini-episode for a performance.
A little Gilbert and Sullivan Midsomer Maniacs performance.
Of an original composition. Hey, I wrote it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's original.
Yes.
To me.
Hey, we're doing 1 million episodes this month.
It might be derivative, but it's original.
This is the point where we talk about how we do 1 million episodes this month.
They know we're going to do 1 million episodes.
Yes. Speaking of 1 million episodes, this is the 50th new Barnaby episode. There was a cake and everything.
Okay, he's not new anymore.
Oh, I
if
know.
he's done 50.
He's certainly not new.
It's the 50th John Barnaby episode.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yes. Earlier this season, we wondered whether Nelson wore underwear. And in this episode, and we're not going to give it away, we discover that he has another hidden talent.
Yes, we do. This episode, again, we're not going to go through any of the spoilers.
Nope.
This is spoiler-free. So
but it is about a theater company who are performing Pirates of Penzance.
You can watch it before the episode or after the episode, but we're going to give you a couple of things to look forward to.
If you want to watch like a maniac, you need to start taking some notes right now.
First of all, Kevin Whatley is fantastic in this
episode.
He's Lewis. He's more than Lewis. He's fantastic in this episode.
Yes. He's just a good actor.
I
like him a lot.
He's a very good actor.
Yeah. I never want to see him play a bad guy. Because it would feel like a violation.
It's a little. Michael Kitchens plays a bad guy in Pie in the Sky, and it's a little upsetting, much like his hair in that show.
Yeah, Michael Kitchen is Foyle in Foyle's War,
Yes.
and he's such a good person.
He's like Grandpa Policeman.
But he's not in this.
No,
Lewis is in this. Kevin Whatley is in this.
Kevin Whatley is in this.
There's also somebody else in this.
Yes.
An actor named David Rubin.
But boy, does he look like another actor.
He plays a character named Graham Hansworth.
Yes. Who is an estate manager.
And we think, you guys can agree or disagree, that he looks like Clancy Brown, which you may not recognize. He is Mr. Krabs.
Yes.
But to me, more importantly, he is the Kurgan in The Highlander.
From the 1986 movie The Highlander, he is Midsomer Kurgan.
That's what we called him through the whole episode when we were watching it. Graham is Midsomer Kurgan.
Oh, but
there can be only one.
There could be only one estate manager.
He never says it, but man, if he did.
I don't know. Have you seen them both in a room at the same time?
No.
I don't think so.
But I know something else about David Rubin.
Okay,
who
else?
plays the Midsomer Kurgan.
Yes.
He was also in Walking with Cavemen, in which he has the best credit ever.
Okay.
What is it?
I don't know. Caveman?
Various hominids. That is an awesome credit.
I was various hominids in Walking with Cavemen.
Yes.
Actually, he's a great actor.
Oh,
he does a great job in this. He's in Avira. He's in a bunch of stuff now.
But from now on, he's Midsomer Kurgan. I'm sorry.
Totally
that's who he is.
Midsomer Kurgan. That's what we're calling this episode.
Midsomer Mr. Krabs, if you want to. But I think Kurgan.
Krabby Patty. So
here's another thing to look for when you're watching like a maniac. There's a pub. And
they're not going to be able to watch the episode and not think of Midsomer Kurgan now.
Oh, I know.
I know.
So, he sounds like Mr. Krabs.
He looks like and sounds like Mr. Krabs. Separated at birth.
Clancy Brown. Here's something else. In the episode, there's a pub, and outside the pub, there are a few tables where people can sit and have a few pints.
In these post-pandemic times.
These little round tables. And in one scene, there is a couple sitting at a table just in the background, and they're doing the hand jive, and we don't know why.
They're doing some weird hand stuff.
It's like they put their hands up and then they pretend to shake hands. And they're clearly just trying to like goof around and look natural, but it's anything but.
And then suddenly they're gone.
Then they disappear.
Like poof.
Between like a camera swings left and when it comes back, they're just gone.
Gone.
Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe
Take you and your hand jive and get out.
No, maybe the hand jive is a magical ceremony that makes them disappear.
Oh, they're like Doctor Strange or something.
If they play patty cake, they go poof.
Maybe. Well, at least you're not full of beans, like one of the characters in this episode. That was a weird phrase. I never heard that before. She's full of beans. To me, that's like piss and vinegar or farts.
Those are very different things.
And I don't think this lady is full of either piss or vinegar or farts.
So, do you know what saying somebody's full of beans means?
They're pepped up and...
Yeah, energetic, lively, they're full of beans.
Yeah.
But do you know where that phrase comes from?
Well, I would assume that since they are a complex carbohydrate, eating beans makes you more energetic.
Yes, but not just anybody.
Yes.
It's in reference to horses.
Oh.
In the mid-1800s, people who kept horses noticed that if they fed them beans, they became more energetic and lively.
And farty.
Maybe they were jet-propelled, too.
Horse
I don't
farts.
know. It made them go faster.
Look out, Midsomer Kurgan, it's the horse farts.
It's full of beans. Look out. There's one more thing to look for in this episode. Because it takes place in a theater.
Yeah.
There's a reference to something in a theater that a lot of people may not know about, and it's called a ghost light.
Yeah, I didn't know that they say, I thought I left the ghost light on.
You have to leave the ghost light
on. Is that a light to draw the ghosts or to scare the ghosts away? Especially now that it's October. Spooky ghosts.
It's actually to prevent the making of ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Because in the olden times...
olden times.
The lights in a theater were gas lights.
Yes,
right?
That's why it's called gaslight theater. And in the gaslights, it's a...
Is that where gaslighting comes from?
No, gaslighting comes from a movie in the 50s called Gaslighting.
Okay. Well,
Gaslight, sorry. It's called
ghost
Gaslight.
lights
Yes.
are a reference to one light that is on stage that is always left lit. Even when there's nobody in the theater, everybody goes home, the theater will be completely dark. That light is left lit. And it's for two reasons. One, otherwise the theater would be completely dark.
Yeah, there's
right?
not like windows.
There's no windows. There's no natural light. So it would be completely dark and it'd be dangerous. But more importantly, when the lights used to be gas lights, you needed to have one lit just to prevent the gas from building up in the pipes and the valves bursting, which would have made the place explode.
I tell you one thing, they better not be putting beans in there.
Watch out. Don't let any horses in the theater if the gas light's not lit. Watch this episode for Death Prepare, and here's how to watch like a maniac. Are you ready? 1.
First of all, celebrate the 50th episode
Yay,
of
John Barnaby.
Yep.
2, look for the Midsomer Kurgan. See if you agree.
Yep.
3, look for the disappearing hand-jive couple at the pub.
It's stunning what they do.
4, look for the reference to the ghost light.
Ooh, spooky.
And 5, look for the reference to somebody being full of beans.
Yes.
And see if you see any parallels between the person who's full of beans and a horse.
It's a great episode. I think the last half of this season has been stellar so far.
Yeah, it's been really, really good.
I've been enjoying it. And Kevin Whatley is fantastic. But there are a number of really good performances in this episode.
Yeah, a lot of talented people, multi-talented people.
Yeah, and right to the killing. There's none of this waiting around crap.
No, including Nelson and his new talent.
Yes, Nelson.
No, I'm sorry. Winter.
Sorry,
Gosh.
Winter.
This is what happens when we're watching new episodes and old episodes at the same time.
Yes, it is.
Winter is multi-talented.
Yes.
I don't know if Nelson is or not.
I'm sure he is.
He might be.
Might be.
Maybe.
He sure runs a lot. They all do now.
Well, that's what sergeants are for.
Yes,
They're
that's
just
true.
supposed to run.
Yes.
We are now reaching the end of this mini episode.
Yes.
We promised something at the end.
Yes.
Are you ready for what we promised?
Yes.
This episode, like we've mentioned, is about the Pirate of Penzance play, the Gilbert and Sullivan play.
Yes. I've actually been to Penzance. I accidentally went to Penzance on a holiday weekend
Were you a pirate?
Bank holiday weekend without knowing it. First of all, I found it on the map and I'm like, oh, I guess that's a real place.
Did you say yar?
It's way at the end of Cornwall. Not, I said Cornwall in a way that's freaking every British person out now. Not as far as the end of Cornwall, because that's conveniently known as Land's End. But it's pretty close to Land's End. But it's a nice little touristy town. I had a meat pie there that was delicious.
It was delicious?
Yes. And went to see a concert and met some very lovely people there.
Well, Gilbert and Sullivan thought it was lovely too because they placed a musical there.
Yes.
The Pirates of Penzance.
Yes.
In which a well-known tune is the modern Major General.
Yes.
And if you have not heard it, here's one verse from the original.
Yes.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical.
I would even go as far to say this may be the most famous Gilbert and Sullivan song. They make reference to it here in this episode, and everybody knows what we're talking about.
Well, I've written my own version.
Okay. This is Sarah's Midsomer Maniacs version.
Are you ready?
Yes, hit us.
They are the very model of a midsummer dead victimal. They're poisoned, stabbed, and then are killed in ways that are visceral. But people in the bunny suits will find the evidential, and Fleur will get the clues to prove just who is homicidical.
Homicidical.
Thanks for being my chorus.
Yes, no problem.
I made up lots of words for that. I made up victimal.
Yep.
Homicidical.
Homicidical.
That's what Gilbert and Sullivan do.
Yeah.
There you go. That is the Midsummer Major Victimal song.
Episode 22, number 5, For Death Prepare, which is, of course, a reference to Gilbert and Sullivan itself.
Yep. So that's your spoiler-free mini-episode. Go enjoy the episode. Watch like a maniac. Let us know what you think.
Remember, this drops on Fridays, and our new episodes drop on Mondays all the way into November.
If you would like to,
almost there.
If you would like to discuss this episode, there is a thread on the Midsomer subreddit.
Yes.
That has spoiler notice on it. So after you watch it, you can go there and discuss it safely.
Yes.
Without ruining it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet.
Yes. Excellent. Remember to like, subscribe, do all that funky social media stuff. We love it. We got a whole bunch of new reviews that are all fantastic. Please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. It helps so much. And get your children and all of their children's friends to follow us on the YouTube. They don't even have to watch the video. Just subscribe.
They are the very model of a midsummer dead victimal.
Bye, maniacs.
Bye, maniacs.